I'm gonna touch on 3 personality types, and you are either one of these 3. And each person has to look within themselves, be honest with themselves, and identify with one of the 3. You are either a hero, a victim, or a survivor. Great guys are going to be attracted not to the hero, not to the victim, but to the survivor. Now, will they want a hero or a victim? If they're unhealthy. But a guy who is healthy, and that's not to say he came from a great family and always been great, but he's done some self-work to get in a healthy mind state, he will be comfortable in his manhood and prefer a survivor over a victim or a hero. So a hero, I want to describe what that looks like. A hero doesn't need anyone. They can do it, they have done it all by themselves, and they don't need a man or anyone else for that matter. They can and they have fixed it, and they will fix it by themselves every time. These chicks, they be extra thirsty, but I want a man, but I don't need I ain't gonna be crying and begging for nobody. Please. They do not need to be rescued by anyone. They teach, they show, they fix, and they control others because they're a hero, not only in their own life, but in everyone else's. I did this. They protect themselves and often others when there's no need to protect. There's no danger. They're guarded when there's no danger. They're strong, but their strength lacks compassion and a meek spirit. So when you hear someone say, well, I'm a strong black woman, that's nice, that's awesome. But are you so strong that you don't let anyone else help you? Are you so strong where you can't humble yourself and ask for help because you're the hero and nobody else is going to take that position? And men of God, they desire to rescue you. And not to say that you're a helpless damsel in distress, but look at the chase, look at the men, they're cowboys, they're superheroes, they are the rescue. Whether you're asking for directions, whether you're asking, could you help me out with something around the house, could you fix, my flat tire, whatever the situation is. I'm in a jam, do you have a couple dollars I could borrow? And he'll be like, well, you can have it, just be open to need help. Everybody needs something at some point. But if you're a hero and you have that personality trait, then you may tend to shy away from being helped. And that's very unattractive. The other I want to address is the victim. The victim, oh my goodness, she's probably been victimized. So she'll feel justified in being a victim. She's had a hard life. Things have happened to her, and to each person, their heart is up to their interpretation, Some people may have been raped. Some people may have been molested. Some people may have been verbally abused. Some people may have been neglected emotionally. It's not even worth it to be out here trying to put my heart out there like that. I'ma just get hurt. It's stupid. I'ma just keep getting hurt because people is just mean. I'm never gonna find anybody. There ain't even no more good men out here. I'ma always get hurt. They've had everything, that they need, and they just didn't have love. So everybody's probably a victim to something, to some degree. But to stay in that state, this is what that looks like. You always hurt. You can't be rescued. Even if someone is giving you all the tools, you still somehow find a way to be a victim and to be victimized. You can't be saved. Nothing can make you happy ever. And if it does, it's very short and brief, and you'll find a way to not make it a reality. You're never satisfied, no matter what. You always find fault with things. You have pity parties, and you wear a hat to the pity parties. This is too hard. I give up. This is stupid. When things bad happen in your life, it's always someone else. It's never you. You never take responsibility for things that may not turn out right. It's always something that happened to you. You don't make a good partner because you don't hold up your end of the partnership. You have nothing to offer because you need to be rescued constantly. You only want help. You're not willing to help others. And even in always wanting to be helped and rescued, you never actually get rescued or feel help. It's a constant need. That's draining. A man will run from that. You can be an awesome woman, but if you are a constant victim and you do not get help, you do not seek help and heal from it, and everybody's process is different, but you have to be in the healing process, then a great man isn't going to be attracted to that because he wants a life partner. And if you're going to be a partner, you have to be in the game. Nobody never sees the good in me. I always get hurt. This is stupid. And to be in a game, you can't be a victim on the sidelines, always hurt. So they will tend to run from that. Even if they initially come and they're trying to rescue you, and you end up obtaining this relationship with this man, he could leave you emotionally. I was a victim, so I know you can be left emotionally and feel alone in a marriage if you will continue on this victimization role. So you have to do the work, you have to get the help, and you can't remain a victim. Lastly, I want to address the survivor. If you're not a hero and you're not a victim, chances are you're a survivor. And if you don't have a man, for whatever reason, you're choosing not to have a man at this time. But they want you because you're a survivor. You have confidence. You're attractive. You're a go-getter. You're smart yet teachable. You're strong yet you're meek. You know, it's a balance between the both. You'll be strong when you need to be, and you can humble yourself and be soft when you need to be. But you've been broken, yet you're doing the work to heal. So you don't have to necessarily be totally healed, but you're in the process of self-work, healing, moving on from whatever has hurt you and caused you to be a victim in the past. Hence, survivor. You've been through the fire, but it doesn't define you. Things have happened, but that's not how you label yourself. You allow yourself to keep healing. If you need more help, you go get it. You know, different things in life may trigger different emotions. You may have thought you were healed from something else happens, tragic, and you have a setback. You're a survivor, so you're able to go and get the help again that you need, whether it's from an accountability partner, whether it's from a therapist, a counselor, a trusted friend, a book, whatever it is. You are ongoing in your healing process, and you don't stop and become a victim again. You acknowledge your pain, you acknowledge your faults, you acknowledge your flaws and your offenses. You're not defensive if someone says, hey, I've been hurt by you. You're a survivor. You know what it feels like to be hurt, and you can accept the fact that you have the ability to hurt others. So these are some of the traits and characteristics of a survivor. I used to be a victim, but now I'm a survivor. It's very freeing and it's very attractive. So you want to attract a great man? Be a survivor. thank you. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, feel free to leave them at the end of this vlog. And thank you so much for listening. Once again, Mrs. Relationship Stuff, and please subscribe.